Alright, it is release week. Finally, one of my favorite sets has come out. This is my second hobby box that I've opened. I've opened one hobby and a couple blasters. I am working on the set as I usually do for Topps Heritage. So we're going to see what we get out of here today. I've had this box for, well, since release, and today is Friday. So I waited as long as I could to open it. So what we're going to do is open it up, put that back there, and we're going to see what we get. No pack, roll for pack today, just some straight up openings of packs. So I really like this set. We're going to check for flip bats, maybe some flip stocks, some cartoon variations, and short prints, of course. Alright, we got Kirby, Hernandez, Hines, Zuleta, Sanchez. This is going to be a bicentennial as numbered out of 200. It says 1776 to 1976. So that's very cool. We got Joey Gallo on the blue parallel. These are only in the hobby boxes. I am collecting this parallel just for the Blue Jays, which is my team, Walter Pennington. So that's the blues I'm looking out for today. So we'll keep our hits down here in the middle. And hopefully this angle isn't too awkward. I wanted to do the landscape. There's some blue sparkle back there. Alright, we got some Giancarlo. I forgot to check those other ones. We got Bryce Harper. I really like that one. Jonathan Cannon. Sadly, I haven't opened enough of this to really recognize the alternate art yet. Or not alternate art, what is this, Pokemon? The image variations, Benedetti. We got a chrome of Jorge Soler from the Angels. The light blue sparkle is going to be Mark Ventos of the Mets. Oh, and then we got my boy, Vlad Jr. with his dad. It's a very cool card. I like that one quite a bit. My local card shop actually was able to pull one of those for me, so they had that held for me. So on the back of these, the bat flip would be, of course, this side. The number would be at the bottom. Or there would be another variation as a cartoon down here. So we're going to flip through the back of these really quick because I did not check them. And, of course, we're looking also for short prints. So it's going to be cards numbered 401 to 500. Alright, we got Barrios, Cody Bellinger, Max Meyer, Vidal Brujan. We're also looking for nickname variations. Oh, we got an Ohtani right there. Thomas for the cards. And this is the, I believe, the anniversary cards. Yep. I'm not sure which year this is. So this is going to be from, I believe, like 50-something up to 76. So would that be 51? Something like, I don't know. I can't do math right now. But we got Ohtani in that one. Very nice. We got a blue Austin Riley and a Jansen for the Red Sox. I think, let's check the back of these. There's a cartoon variation right there. So we'll put that over to the side. And I forgot to check these last couple, so we'll check those. There was another cartoon. That was actually a blue variation cartoon. So that one might get a little bit of extra coins on the when I sell off my doubles. Alright, next up we got Yamamoto, Bryce Miller, Zach Neto, Tyler. On Hill, we got a chrome of Jonathan India looking crazy in his new Royals uniform. Miss him on the Reds, that's for sure. Carlos and Hunter for the Dodgers. And we're going to check these. We got another cartoon. We're going to keep those separate so I don't get them mixed up. We got a short print right here, number 452. But I need pretty much all the short prints right now. I only have a handful of cards in the 400s. So we've got something, I think, in the middle there. All right, Jordan Hicks, Willie Mays, All-Stars, Ellie, David Vesta. All right, we got our patch for this box, Justin Verlander. Very nice game used patch for the Astros. Very nice. I like that. We got Wyatt Langford on the light blue sparkle. And Patrick Bailey for the Giants. Okay. All right, we got Adrian. I looked at this, and where that bat is black, I was like, why is he not holding the bat? Chris Bryant. Jazz Chisholm. Brian Reynolds. We got Ohtani's record breaker. Chrome Andrew Vaughn. I keep going off camera. I'm not used to that wide angle. Nick Yorkie for the Pirates. Blue. And Josh Smith with the Rangers. Alright, let's see. We got another cartoon variation. And that's going to be it on those. Alright, we got Noel for the Guardians. Joe Ryan with the Twins. Joey for the Blue Jays. JT. Amador. Oh, we got Dylan Cruz. Very nice. I like these quite a bit. But this texture right here just makes me want to scratch them like they're scratch-off tickets. Carlos for the Yankees and Kobe Mayo. I think that's the first Kobe I've pulled out of this set. So that's exciting. Alright, see what we got in the back here. Alright, Carlos is going to be a short print. Alright, we got Richie for the Rays. Profar, Jacob Wilson, Greg Jones, David Peterson, James Naismith, basketball inventor. Alright, we got a light blue sparkle of Mitch Spence and Pedro Leon for the Astros. It's a cartoon. So, like I said earlier, I've opened, this is my second hobby box, and I've opened 2 or 3 blasters, and I opened 1 hobby box with a shop, and I have not seen a flipped bat yet, or a flip stock. Nicky Lopez, Willie Adams, Jose Iglesias, Garcia, Eovaldi, Geraldo, Blue Reed, and an Ono Cruz for that pack. Cartoon right there. Another one. Short print right there. And another cartoon. So that one had three cards, had the cartoon variation. So that's pretty high, I feel like, in one pack. But I'll take it. Alright, we got Paul Goldschmidt, Mike Trout, Spencer Steer, Josh Naylor for the Diamondbacks, Pete Alonso. We got a chrome of Martinez, Alejandro Kirk, and Trey Lipscomb. Check these. Cartoon right there, and right there, and right there. Very nice. Alright, this one, starting off with Paul Skeens, Brooks Baldwin, Willie Castro, Jose Caballero, Pete Fairbanks, Sam with the Angels. We got a Freddie Furman, light blue sparkle with the Royals. That's a really nice color match there. And Connor Wong with the Red Sox. Alright, throw our cartoons back here. Alright, we got 2 stacks down, 2 to go. Alright, Nick Yorkie, Joey Gallo, Rizzo, Martinez, Sogard, Kachuki, Marte, Blue Parallel, and Tyler Stevenson with the Reds. Alright, we had 1 cartoon in that one. Alright, next up we got Austin Riley, Dylan Dingler, Riley Green, Jorge Soler, Jake Cronenworth. We got father and son, Cody Clemens and Roger Clemens. Sal Frelick and Zebby Matthews. All right, we got a cartoon there. Another cartoon there. And a short print for Sal. All right, Bryson Stott, Zach Wheeler, Luis Garcia, Yoshida, Lucas, Sal Frelick Chrome. We got a light blue sparkle Cal Riley and a Lance Lynn for the cards. All right, there's another cartoon for us. Okay, this pack is pretty thick. So I'm actually, let's save that pack. Let's put that one right there. That one feels very thick. We've already pulled our relic out of here, so I'm not sure. Maybe we just got lucky and got a double hit pack. All right, we got Matsui. We got Stolen Base Leaders, Henriquez, Ian Happ, Andy Pajes, Brooks Lee, Chrome, Ryan Jeffers, and Shea Whitcomb. You know, I was thinking, out of all the cards I've opened, I've also not seen, short print cartoon right there, any nickname cards yet. All right, we got Ryan Mountcastle, Hayden Birdsong, Victory Leaders, Conforto, Strikeout Leaders. We got a backwards card. It's going to be Corey Seager, the 76th Reimagined. Very nice. Jung Ho Lee, Light Blue Sparkle, and Mike Burrows for the Pirates. All right, we got a cartoon there. All right. Stack those up. I'm going to move this back here. So I have some room for another row of hits. Alright, next up, we got Grant Holmes, Bradley Baylock, Jackson Churio, Donovan Peralta, Herrera, Menzies, and Manny Machado. Alright, cartoon there. Short print. We'll keep that in our regular stack. Because like I said, I need pretty much all of those. Alright, Rob Refsnyder, Kyle Gibson, Mickey Moniak, Jose Quintana, Jacob deGrom, Rayleigh Green, Chrome. We got Dylan Dingler, Blue, and Victory Leaders. All right, Justin Matsui, Marte Carrera, Acuna Jr., Scooball, Rafael Devers, and Aaron Judge. Another short print for Rafael. All right, Stolen Base Leaders, Mountcastle, Caminero, Merrill Kelly, Nick Castellanos, James Polk, Light Blue Sparkle for Garrett Cole. I feel like those are two cards. It is not. And Red Louder for the Reds. All right, we got 4 packs to go. Kyle Tucker, Jared Jones, Drew Romo, JD Martinez, DJ Hers, Jackson Holiday, Bryson Stott, Blue, and Joey Ortiz. All right, Aaron Judge, White Langford, Mitch Spence, Alex Bergman. Oh, we got some color. We got a green chrome Robert Suarez for the Padres. Not numbered. Still awesome. Zach Wheeler chrome, Trey Sweeney, and Mason Wynn for the cards. There's our cartoon on that one. All right, next up, we got Crisale Abinez, Nolan Jones, Andrew McCutcheon, Kyle Schwarber, Mark McGuire through the years. We got a light blue sparkle of Andrew Heaney and Nolan with the Angels. All right, time for our thick pack. I feel like that's got at least maybe a relic. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it's just extra cards. It feels like there's like 2 or 3 extra cards in this one. We got James Wood. I think that's the first one I pulled of him. Tanner Houck for the Red Sox. Cedric Mullins, Josh Hader, Spencer Steer, Mike Trout, Grandal, Suarez, runs batted leaders, James Wood Blue, very nice, and Cade Povich. There was definitely extra cards in that one. I'm trying to think how many cards are supposed to come in these. It's like, what, like 7? I don't know. I can't remember how many packs. Let's see. 8 cards per pack. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, yeah, 2 extra cards in that one. I'll take it. Alright, I was just checking for cartoons on that one. Alright, well, that is it. I mean, that's a pretty good mix right there. We did not get an autograph. Funnily enough, I've opened 2 hobby boxes. Both had relics, and I've opened 2 blasters, and both had autos. So, how does that work? I have no idea. But these are our hits. This is our base. We have quite a bit. I have a ton to go through to get my binder set up. So that's all my regular base over here. And then we have our cartoon variations right here. So that's a pretty good stack, I think. Was maybe like a, I was gonna say like a 5th maybe, a quarter or a 5th of them. Pretty good, not bad. All right, well, thanks for watching, and if I end up getting some more of this, which I probably will to finish my set, I will probably do some shorts on those or another long form video if it's another hobby box. Thanks for watching.